The athletes competing in the men's up to 65 kilos category. Representing Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, Mohammed Hawsawi.
We are all ready for the last of the individual finals of this Fazza World Cup. Day 6 it is. Mohammed Hawsawi Abada of Saudi Arabia. Dmitry Kodas competing as a neutral athlete today. Amat Ivan Amgalan Batar of Mongolia. Welcome aboard. For Iraq, Ahmed Al-Karki. There he is. For Algeria, the former world champion, the reigning African champion, Hossein Betir. For Iran, the former Asian Games champion, world silver medalist, Amir Jafari. And for China, the new Asian Games champion, the Asia Oceania champion, Yi Zhu. And so the referees for this last individual finals. The team competitions tomorrow. I know you all love it. You'll be back for it tomorrow. Chief referee, centre referee, Priyana Kenakate of Thailand. Left side referee, Fatih Lashahab of Libya. And the right side referee from Yemen, Mohammed El Kesh. Technical controller for this final from Yemen, it is Yasser Al-Zagri. Let's take a look at who will be on the jury. Eliana Rak of Greece, Nusseir Mohammed of Malaysia, and Isaac Kraus from Mexico. Technical delegate for the week is Zita Gyurko of Hungary. A run through the various record holders, and So Yi, in winning gold in Hangzhou, set the new mark of 222. And that's one that he may be interested in following up a little later on, and then I can explain to everyone later on who Richie Benno is. Right. Final of the men's 65 kilos on the way. It's with you shortly.
is that all you got? Yeah. I only got one question. So is that all you got? You go big or stronger? You push harder? Is that all you got? You climb higher, faster? So is that all you got? You put your best in the rest in, no resting. Is that all you got? So you a victor? I only got one question. So is that all you got? Yeah, look at you now. So is that all you got? Take a look at you now. So is that all you got? Look at you now. Is that all you got? Yeah, I only got one question. So is that all you got?
Five, four, three, two, one. Welcome to the 13th Fazza Dubai 2024 Para Powerlifting World Cup. For the first attempt representing Saudi
It's been an excellent week so far. It wraps up tomorrow with the team events. This is the last of the individual finals at the Fazza World Cup, the 13th edition of the same. It is the 15th year of the Fazza sporting competition, 6 of them. This and archery happening right now. We had the athletics 2 weeks ago. Good few records set at that. Had a little glimpse at it. So 7 competed as men's 65 kilo final. And it's Obada Pazawi, the Asian Youth Games silver medalist in 2017. So this to start off on 133 for Obada Zawi. He spent a good bit of time in the bench, but once the lift started, he took it quickly, took it handily. And that is a very nice lift, taken through really well. That's a nice place to start, 133. So the first 3 we're going to see here, knocking around the 30s and the 40s, up to 141, and then a massive leap, 45 kilos, and then we've got 4 in and around that range. So there is a big fight for the medals, sure, but if 2 of them slip up, then there may be openings. So this is a neutral athlete, Dimitri Kodas. He's 21 years old. He's going for 135 here. We have seen him previously, World Juniors, bronze in 2021. And this for 135. So 135 for Kodas, and he's got that, and he can definitely go a lot heavier than that. First competition in 3 years he's been in. It's the first time he's competed as a senior, actually, as an elite category campaigner. 135 for Dmitry Kodas. So it's welcome aboard to Mongolia's Amataivan Amgalan Batar. International debut, 141. He's aiming for. He is 34 years old, and this would be a lifetime best. He's got the strength, hasn't he? 141. That's a good lift. It's 2-1 in his favour. 1 vote against from the centre referee. But he's all right otherwise. And that's good from Amgalan Batar. 141 on his debut. And that's a good debut then. It's funny how these things go. You plan these things for a few months. You train and you train. But it's only when you get the first lift in, and it's a good lift, suddenly it's been all worth it. So now for Iraq, Ahmed Al-Kaki. Former Asian Games champion in 2017. West Asian Games silver 2019. Based in Baghdad. World Junior silver once upon a time as well too. Best ever global results picked up in the past 8 months in Dubai at Al Hab Tour. 8th in the World Championships. 4th in the African Open Championships in Cairo towards the end of 2022. So he's a really good competitor. That World Junior silver as well is worth mentioning in Astana. So this is where we start the big fight for the medals. There's a bit of a leap between that 178 and the 190 that we're going to see next, but 178 is a good place to start for Ahmed Al-Kaki. Didn't register a mark in the Asian Games, by the way, at the end of last year. But he's looking to put that to rights straight away, and he has put that to rights straight away. 178. It's a good mark. It's a mark of prime quality. It does put him in contention for a medal, even more so if somebody misses. He's not done badly there at all. Hossein Betir, the reigning African champion. World champion in 2021. Paralympic bronze in Tokyo. Gold in the Cairo World Cup at the end of last year. Based in Mascara. And with him, the national team coach of Algeria, Mohamed Salah Benatia. Hossein Betir 190 his target. Six world championships. He's only 33. He's had a really good long career already. That winning mark in Cairo for the World Cup was 190, so he's starting here on that. He didn't get another mark. It was his first mark there, and he didn't move on. 198 for fourth in the World Championship final. He's pushing on well. That is a good lift. He's done a nice job there. Well, no misses so far. They've all come in strongly, and Betir can definitely go higher. He has topped off previously at 198. Standards rising all the time. Amir Jafari Arange for Iran. World and Paralympic silver medalist. 3 times world silver medalist. 3 of the last 4 he's won a silver. The other one in Astana, a bronze. Silver in Mexico City. Silver in Tbilisi. Silver in Dubai. Paralympic silver in Tokyo. And the 2018 Asian Games champion. He was the Asian champion in 2015. For 195.4. Decent lead. On the way up. That's a good lift as well. And on they go. Got to be impressed with how they're doing this so far. 195 for Amir Jafari. Just keeping everything on the straight and narrow as it should be as we go to the last that we're going to see. But these days he's more used to being fast. Zhu Yi of China, the reigning Asia-Oceania Asian Games and world champion. World record in winning gold in Hangzhou at those Asian Games in October of 2:22. This is to start. 2:08. A great 2:08. Zhu Yi. And he's away and clear and leading. Really, really strong start for him. And he is away and clear immediately. So it's Dmitry Kodas up now for 140. So this to go within a kilo of Algan Batar of Mongolia, who's on 141. He'll stay in 6th position. He's not actually guaranteed to stay in 6th because Hazawi's coming up in a moment, who'll be looking for a little bit more. Set of 5 onto the bar for 140, and that is a good lift. So Karas making good progress. Been a nice technique that he's shown. It's good and clean. Next up for Saudi Arabia, Abada Asawi. So Asian Youth Games silver previously in 2017, 7th in the Asian Games in Hangzhou last October. His best World Championship performance was actually in this city, 20th last year, 6th in the World Juniors in 2021 in Tbilisi, and 4th in the Ego World Cup in 2019 in Hungary, the last time that the World Cup circuit went there. Just to get him back above Dmitry Kodas again, and actually for now get him beyond Galan Batar of Mongolia. So they're having their own private contest, these three, really, because the other four are very much elsewhere. It's taken a bit of a detour, actually. It's very crooked. It was a struggle that was never going to be claimed. They got terminated very quickly. It was a big leap of 10 kilos, and he's been around a good few years, actually. He was creeping up to lifetime best territory. And just that lift in the end, it was left arm above the right. It wasn't moving. That was the end of the lift after a few seconds. So for Mongolia, Amat Ivan and Galan Batar, 141 he's got already, 146 now, and it's his international debut. So these are all for lifetime bests, and coming into the sport at the age of 34. So 146 for lifetime best. He has been on the able-bodied circuit as well. That's a strong lift for 146. That is no lift, though. He has lifted more than that in the able-bodied circuit, but the rules are very different in that, and it's a different ball game very much. He has lifted 200 in the able-bodied circuit, but the rules are very different there, and quite a lot stricter here. So now to the top four in the big battle for medals here. Ahmed Al-Karki going for 185. He's going to need a lifetime best to claim a medal in this. So we'll see how he does. So 185 for Al-Kaki. Here he comes for a very, very good, powerful lift. He's got a lot to appreciate about that. 2-1 in his favour. Oh, that was super. That was impressive, I have to say. Well, remember, at the Asian Games, he missed out. He's gone up to 190 at the last World Championships. Very impressive lifetime best, and he'll be looking to break that next time. He'll have to get into the top 3. And Hassawi, by the way, is now out for the rest of the competition. He will not take his third round attempts. Hossein Better is coming up now for 195. The 2021 World Champion, Paralympic bronze in Tokyo, the African champion. A perennial candidate for big medals. Lifted 190 to take Cairo gold in the World Cup, 198. His peak. And that was at the World Championships last year. And actually lifted heavier than he did to take the World Crown. 195. This to match Amir Jafari Aranga. He's got it raised all the way up, the Algerian, and that is a good lift as well. Yeah, he's wading in well in this. Hossein Better. Only a couple of misses in the whole competition so far. And Better has got all of his in, up to 195. And he's looking a good candidate as well, isn't he? Really good lift, that. You see the little bit of the waveriness of the arms. Amir Jafari Aranga. So 195 he's already done. This for 200. The lead is 208. Jafari already second in the race to Paris. He's fine. Top scorer of Nigeria 200. Mark Swan of Great Britain 200. Few good names in that. So Amir Jafari Aranga for 200. The 3-time World Championship silver medalist. Steady as she goes. Good lift, 2-1 in his favour. Chest sequence, a body sequence from the left side referee. But Jafari fine for 200. He's got both his lifts in. It's all quite perfect. So 2-1. Su Yi going for 212, having got 208 earlier.
Representing China, Yi Zhu.
So he's got a strong advantage. So 2-1-2. He has the lead. It's a strong one, and it's stronger now. Good lift. Leads by 12. That should be the gold. And up to him now how far he wants to go, because he can go a good bit. Title is his. Nice, impressive lifting. Came through that very well. We're entering the final round now, and it's Su who leads, 2-2. Jafari Oranga ran on 200, and Hossein Better of Algeria third on 195. Dimitri Kodas, 145. Some good strong lifts from Kodas today. And that is his third lifetime best of the day in proper competition. 110, his previous mark at the World Juniors in Tbilisi. Going up to 145. He's done decently in that. He is in 5th position. And he overtakes Angalan Batar of Mongolia. Good strong lift. So here we come now for Mongolia, trying to hit back and to go up into 5th position. Amataivan and Galan Batar. So it's 150. He's in 6th position. Azawi ending 7th on 133. Didn't have a final round lift. Kodas just now 145. Galan Batar for 150. International debut, so hence all these are for lifetime bests. He's got it. Didn't get the middle one at 146, but he's got that 150. So it's all turned out good in the end. He's come here and got 2 lifetime bests, and he's hit the mark he wanted to. I'm pretty sure that is specifically a symbolic mark that he was looking for of 150 kilos, and he has achieved it. Tough one to get right at times, but he did. So now, the contenders for the medals. Ahmed Al-Kaki, first of all, for Iraq. 185 he got before, and now it's 191. So, at stake here, also the total lift, and also the race to Paris. Al-Kaki is 8th. He's got a bit to defend. He's the one who's in the trapdoor position, if you like. Caranyao and Garrido, you remember, they've had some jostling for the top position from a Chilean point of view. One luxury of riches that they would end up occasionally in the same weight category. So Kaki going for 191. You'll see that he's not going to try to overtake Betir here. So the big battle is for the silver medal between Betir and Jafari Oranga. It's the way it pans out sometimes. Now they'll have been looking at that equal press. So it's 2 against. Body sequence actually for the 2. So Al-Kaki doesn't get it, finishes at 185. It's also caused them a big problem in terms of the total lift, which he is now almost certainly, actually definitely not going to win a medal in it. So body sequence. He's raised the back a bit there. Yep. He ends up in the position that he should have been all along. Hossein Betir of Algeria. So this is for 201. This to get him 3rd in the race to Paris. It's tight in the 190s, definitely. This would help a lot in terms of that. And this would be for a lifetime best. The 198 listed there is the best he's done in his career. 201 would be the first time that he would break that barrier. We'll put him up into the silver medal for now. It's getting all encouragement in the world. Fighting it. And the bar's not going to be beaten this time. His attempt to get past the 200 mark for a lifetime best, which for someone like him is of extra significance. He doesn't get it. So he finishes on 195. It is the bronze for Hossein Betir. Amir Jafari Oranga gets the silver medal. Well, he gave that a strong go, and it's the sort of situation, sort of position where it's good to test yourself. He did there. It would have been something new, a new achievement unlocked that he got this. But that bar's only gone, I would say even, what, 40%? Maybe 50, and then it gets terminated. Probably underestimated that. Maybe about 60, maybe about 2/3 of the way. But it didn't make it. Amir Jafari Oranga has made it. He is in the silver medal position, and this is for 203. So this is to add a kilo onto his best. Lifted 200 in Hangzhou for the Asian Games, 202 at the World Championships. And that has got an extra kilo onto it. He's got it! Oh, he's got it! 203, a lifetime best for Amir Jafari Aranga. We'll see him in Paris, no doubt about it. He gets the silver medal here. He is leading the total lift. He's got all three in. And he wins it if Su Yi doesn't get his last mark. It's a really, really good lift. Everything he needed to do, he did. Kept it clean. Here's our winner, Su Yi of China. 208 and 212 cleared. This for 216. If he gets it, he wins the total lift as well. That's how far and away he's ahead of everyone right now. The world champion from last year. Two and 6. We're going to go to the flags. He lifted 215 at the Worlds last year. So flags it is, and it's 3 white flags, and he keeps it on moving. So he's got all his lifts in. He wins the total lift. At 216, not that long ago, was the world record. He looks like a man who has done his day's work. So don't be thinking about looking at any other competitions. They still have to declare backstage if they go for the powerlift or not. He can do, because he holds the world record of 222, which is only 6 away. His last lift successful. If you miss your last lift, you can't go on to a powerlift even if you win. Don't expect him to do it, actually, because he was beginning to unwrap himself, unless of course he just whips back in and wraps himself back up again. That's the end of that. Su Yi is our winner, 216 kilos, and he has declared. Su Yi wins 216 for China. Amir Jafari Aranga, the silver for Iran, 203. Hossein Better of Algeria, the bronze, 195. So the total lift is a bit all over the place. Su Yi wins it, 636. Jafari second, 598. But then a lot of misses. And next up, it's Dmitry Kodas, 420. Takes the total bronze. And the victory ceremony for this last individual final of the week in Dubai, the 65 kilo for men, that is coming. So the final victory ceremony for individual events in this 13th Fazza Dubai Powerlifting World Cup. And again, we're talking about the best prospects for Paris and the Paralympic Games. Men's 65 kilo final. Presenting the medals, Ms. Sana Al-Blushi, the head of socio-cultural sector. So it's bronze for Algeria for Hossein Better. Went to 195, missed out a lifetime best in the end of 201. It would be the first time he'd have managed that. It would put his second temporarily, but it wouldn't have won him the silver medal. So it's bronze for Better, 195. Ahmed Jafari Aranga's last attempt of 203 would have pushed Better away. Got all of his marks in, so it's also silver for him in the total lift for Iran, 195, 200 and 203. For the four-time global silver medalist, including last time at the Paralympic Games. Twice Asian Games champion too, but it is Su Yi who holds all the cards right now. Asia Oceania Asian Games and world champion takes the gold, 216 for China. He'll be a hard man to overturn, considering he broke the world record in taking Asian Games gold in Hangzhou in October. Australians will know the significance of his world record mark of 222. Amir Jafari Aranga, the silver 203. Hossein Better, the bronze 195. And the total lift, it's the 1-2, with the third coming from elsewhere as Better missed his last mark. So we're back tomorrow morning for the men's team event, 10 a.m, followed by the women's and the mixed team event, and there is a closing ceremony and there's a raffle. Buy your tickets now. So we're back tomorrow, the last day of Fazza 2024, and until then, look after yourselves. Bye-bye.